It's 1953. In the UK, Queen Elizabeth II has been crowned. Patty Page's The Doggy in the Window is doing bits on the radio.
How much is that doggy in the window?
It's also during this year, on November 11th, that two electrical engineers, Karl Hunrath and Wilbur Wilkinson, rented a small plane, took off, and seemingly vanished off the face of the earth. An extensive search was carried out, and it yielded zero results. No plane, no bodies, nada. Some people were like, hey, the plane crashed and we just can't find it. It be like that sometimes. But some people were convinced it was aliens. Now you're probably thinking, why jump to aliens? Why would someone even think that? Well, here's the thing. Our boys Karl and Wilbur were obsessed with aliens and UFOs. Karl was convinced that he was communicating with the race of aliens on his radio. Apparently they were called the Mazarians. He told Wilbur one of their UFOs had landed close to LA, and the plan was they'd go link up with the UFO and the aliens would take him to their home planet of Mesa. So, them vanishing without a trace like that made some people go, hey, the Mazarians took them. In an article published in the Los Angeles Mirror at the time, Wilbur's wife went into more detail, saying her husband had tape recordings of conversations that he'd had with the aliens. Yo, I love how casually they mentioned this in the article, bro. If I was a reporter covering this case, I'd be like, yo, let's go to your man's office. Let's go through his stuff. Let's find these tapes. Okay, I'm trying to listen. I'm trying to listen to these conversations. What are we doing? Apparently, one of the bres he was chatting to was Prince Regs from the planet Mesa. She also goes on to share images of drawings that were on Wilbur's wall, symbols from the aliens. They had 3 children and they moved to California because Karl had convinced them that he could take him to one of the Mazarians' flying saucer. Now, based on what we know, Karl was not an experienced pilot and the plane only had 3 hours of fuel in it. So maybe they landed the joint somewhere or they crashed in the mountains, but either way, they must have had a lot of belief in the existence of these aliens and the UFO. Like, I can picture these 2 men giddy in the plane, talking about what they'll do when they see the aliens face to face, talking about their trip to Mesa and when they get there and what it will look like. I can see them happy and euphoric in this plane, believing that they're going to this new planet. Just 2 buddies united by their belief, flying off into the unknown.